Hello, I'm Mitch Fryer, and I've been fly fishing for well over 30 years. In this video, I'm going to show you the basics of casting and the equipment I recommend. Fly fishing is an angling method which utilizes special casting techniques and weighted flies to generate momentum, shooting a variety of nearly weightless flies across the water surface. These flies are often created by hand using an assortment of threads, feathers, and furs to simulate arthropods and other organisms native to the area being fished. To me, fly fishing is a more relaxing and organic way to fish, offering unique experiences that can't be found anywhere else. Fly fishing is easy to learn but challenging to master, so you'll find yourself improving every time you fish. You don't need an expensive rod and reel to begin. I recommend starting with an 8 to 9 foot rod with a 5 to 6 weight line. This can cost as little as $20. The variety of line tapers can be intimidating, but I suggest a good weight forward or double tapered line for the majority of the situations. In addition to the fly line, you'll need line backing, leader, and tippet rated at 2 to 8 pounds. These work together to protect your costly fly line without sacrificing the ease to cast. Be sure to bring a minimum of about 1 to 2 dozen dry flies along with you. Do some research to see what is hatching at the time. I prefer to tie the flies myself, but you can find all the flies and equipment you need at your local outdoor store. Cabela's, Bass Pro, Orvis, and Dick's Sporting Goods are all great places to start. To put all this equipment to its proper use, you'll need to learn some basic casts. Casting techniques may vary based on your environment, but here are the most important ones to know. With a rigid wrist, practice a 10 to 2 motion. At the back of the cast, pause and let the line unfurl behind you into a tight loop. Proceed forward with the arm resting at the 2 o'clock position. Some people go way back. There's what's called a lefty craze standard casting, and there's the American standard. But basically, you got to have a smooth arc, a narrow loop, and a stop and a go position. And you don't have to be a huge guy to fly catch. You can be a little 6-year-old girl as long as you got your basics down and when to pause and when to go back and forth with your arm. To build momentum, do this several times in a series of false casts, extending the reach of your line. This is the basic overhead cast, and these principles embody the bulk of all casts. You can use this cast at all the different angles to work with the surrounding foliage, wind, and other obstacles. Basically, it's like hammering. There are 3 positions you can go: a thumb, a finger, or an open hand. When working in tight spaces with little to no room behind you, utilize the roll cast. This allows a quick shooting of the line with just the flick of the wrist. With this line resting in the water in front of you as an anchor, bring the rod close to your ear and simply flick the wrist from the same 10 to 2 positions. This forms a tighter D-shaped loop, ideal for small creeks and streams. As you gain more experience when fly fishing, it may be time to upgrade your rod and reel. You will definitely see the difference when you cast. Look for large arbor reels. These reels make the line management much easier, as a larger spindle means less reeling. The weight of the reel also plays a large role. Look for lightweight aluminum alloys. Choose a rod with the action you prefer, which directly affects the power of your cast. Try fly fishing. It's a great way to get involved with your state's natural resources. Until next time, I'm Mitch Fryer, and thank you for joining us in this video.